I'm Michelle, and I live with chronic illness, and I try to do it with lots of hope and lots of hobbies. Join me today as we look at my hobby of orchids. I have 4 more orchids that I ordered from Fantasy Orchids online. Welcome to Michelle's Life on Repeat. Today I have 4 more orchids from Fantasy Orchid. The first orchid is a Chysis. I cannot pronounce the second name, so I don't want to butcher it. I'll let you see it on the screen. Look at all that new growth. I've learned as I've asked my YouTube friends and my Facebook groups, what do we do with this kind of orchid? And I have learned that it likes to be kept moist. And it likes those big fat pseudobulbs to blob around and hang over. Some people mount these, but you'd have to water them quite frequently to keep it moist. And they like to hang. So it's new to me. We'll see how I do. The second one is a BL Yellow Bird. Again from Fantasy Orchids. And it is tiny. I don't know if it will stay always tiny. I think it will. I tend to order the small ones. Then I can fit more on my shelf. But it's got some live sphagnum moss in there and some bark, and it's moist. Little tiny, beautiful plant. This beautiful one is one of my favorites. First of all, because it's a dendrobium. Second of all, because it smells like cinnamon. One of my favorite smells. You see that? It is called a Dendrobium Chocolate Chip. I have one similar upstairs in the bedroom where the orchids are kept, and it's called a Dendrobium Microchip, and it too smells like cinnamon. I wonder if they are the same plant. It has little freckly spots, more so on the outside or the back side of the leaf, petals, excuse me. Little purple spots. It's quite dainty. It's quite beautiful. It's very aromatic, not strong. I'll put it on my kitchen windowsill, and when I pull the blinds up in the morning, while I'm making my coffee, I get a hint of cinnamon. It's just perfect. Dendrobium Chocolate Chip. I have it in a small bark, perlite, some charcoal, and a little bit of sphagnum moss around the top for the new growths. I like to keep that area moist. And there's one more that I can't wait to show you. I've waited forever to get a Vanda, and I finally got one, Fantasy Orchids. Let me show you it. I put it in water. Last night it soaked. These are 2 big stakes to support it from the bottom of the jar. But I soaked it in water overnight, took it out. It's probably got some more stuff that might need to be trimmed off, but I'm still a little leery about trimming up. Vandas are new to me. They like humidity and they like lots of light. It's just so beautiful to see those purple flowers. I don't have any smell on them.
Here we have a bonus plant. I say bonus as in you get to see one more than I expected.
This is one of my Phalaenopsises in ICU. I have managed to only get it down to one surviving root. Don't ask me how I do that so well. It's on the verge of almost murdering. But needless to say, I caught it before it lost all of its roots and went limp. It still has one root, so it's on a bed of chunky bark and sphagnum moss around it, and I try to keep it misted with some water every couple of days. Grow, little plant, grow! Don't forget to subscribe, click like, and hit that bell button. That way you'll get more notifications when a new video of mine comes up. Have a great day, everybody!